Hi everyone, this is Candy with The Art of Joy, and I am coming to you from a different place than normal. I am actually sitting on the floor beside my dining room table, and so you're going, what is that goofy woman doing by her dining room table? So I'm going to answer that. This is the place where when I look underneath my dining room table, and I had planned on getting under the table, but as short as I am, I still can't fit under the table. But this is the place that sometimes when I look under my dining room table, it reminds me how incredibly blessed that I am. And sometimes I do lose sight of how blessed I am. And so you're probably wondering, what in the world do you have underneath your dining room table that reminds you how blessed you are? Good question. It is shoes. Growing up as a kid and for a lot of my adult life, I owned 2 pairs of shoes. I owned a pair of tennis shoes, and I'm not talking nice tennis shoes. I'm talking those $2 cheap canvas tennis shoes you buy at Walmart. Now, they were $2 back in the 1970s. I don't even know if they make them anymore. But I owned a pair of tennis shoes and I owned a pair of dress shoes. And for even much of my adult life, that's all I ever had. And one day I was walking through my house and I looked under my my dining room table, and I saw a lot of shoes under my table. When I come into the house, I'm one of those barefoot queens. As soon as I can ditch the shoes, I'm taking them off. And so I take my shoes off underneath the dining room table. And so, like right now, the reason I'm down here is I'm going to show you what's under my dining room table. So I have the tennis shoes that I work in the yard. And I actually have a really nice pair of tennis shoes, but these are my yard shoes. And then I have under here 2 pairs of flip-flops. And then what I call my pokey sandals. And I call them my pokey sandals because when my feet hurt, they got these little nubs that make my feet feel better. So I've got 4 pairs of shoes under my dining room table, and that doesn't even count what's in my bedroom, the winter shoes that I wear, my boots, water shoes. It doesn't count. I probably own about 20 pairs of shoes, but there was a time in my life when I didn't own any shoes. I mean, didn't own any shoes. I only had 2 pairs of shoes. And so this is a place that when I'm feeling low, it'll remind me that I'm a lot more blessed than I realize, because I have so much more than what I used to have. And so this is where I feel blessed at, is when I see how many pairs of shoes that I own. Now, it's one of those things that I'm starting a business, and I've been working at it for about 3 to 4 months now. And it's really easy for me to get discouraged because I'm still in the point where I'm spending more money than what I'm making. But all of that aside, I'm still very, very blessed. And I need to be reminded of that from time to time. And I think a lot of us do. So it's really easy to look at what you don't have and feel like you're not good enough. But instead of looking at what you don't have, look at what you do have, particularly if you're like me and you can look back in your history and see how far you have come. So don't look at what you don't have, look at what you do have. Go out, have a great week. It is Monday. We're all working till Friday. It's on its way. So we'll see you later. Bye.